Welcome to Sweet Addiction TV, brought to you by Hunter's Health.
This week on Sweet Addiction,
we're headed to Kansas to hunt with our good friend Kelsey. This is backwoods, real, hardcore hunting that shows you what it takes to be successful in the woods.
Almost big enough for getting bigger.
Our show is dedicated to the drive and need to experience the outdoors, not once, twice, or 3 times a week, but every day of the season.
starts now.
This is our Sweet Addiction.
Well, Jamie and I are headed to Kansas. We've never done this before. We're gonna hunt Rio turkeys. This will be a blast.
Right, we're going straight from Roy's, you know, where we got our eastern and southeast Kansas. Now we're headed to southwest Kansas to hunt with Kelsey for our Rio. We're gonna pick up her dad and go see if we hear or see something tonight.
And get a game plan for in the morning.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Well, we finally arrived at Kelsey's place, and on the very first day, her and her dad were just showing us the layout of their farm, and it was looking really good.
The birds were everywhere. I tell you, the more we rode around, the more we were getting excited and could not wait for that first morning.
Well, it's day 2 in Kansas, and Rocky was up first at Roy's place, so it's my turn to go first, and we are so excited. Rocky and I have never killed anything but an eastern, so we could not wait to get out there and hunt for a Rio.
I got a ground blind set up about 100 yards up there. I've been seeing a lot of birds here. We haven't hunted it much though, so that's a good thing. They're not very pressured, so let's go get set up and yeah, let's go.
Up till now, Rocky and I haven't had a chance to hunt anything other than easterns, and our goal is to get our slam, and this is the second of 4 turkeys to knock off our list.
Big coons.
It was our first setup, and it was me, Rocky, and Kelsey. We'd gotten our decoys set out, and something really neat happened. There was a raccoon that walked in the middle of them and was kind of checking them out, which I've never seen a live raccoon before, so that was really neat.
Well, stay with us and see if Jamie and Kelsey can close the deal on Jamie's first Rio.
Sweet Addiction Television is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Hunter's Health, nutrition for the human herd; Dead Tech, every hunt counts; Dirt Road Jeans, if you can't get in the woods, get in our jeans; Sweet Addiction Apparel, Buck Gardner Calls, Sitting Hawk, Black Fork Custom Coatings, Burt Coyote Luminoc Lighted Aeronox, Cloud9 Ranch Outfitters, Contractors Incorporated, and Invite Extreme Wildlife Systems.
Welcome back to Sweet Addiction TV, brought to you by Hunter's Health.
Our first morning hunt was amazing. I mean, we saw a lot of wildlife, we heard a lot of turkeys, and we saw a lot, but we just couldn't get it done. So that afternoon, we headed to a new spot, got a tent set up, and we started to call the birds in.
Gotcha. It's on.
As soon as we got in the tent that afternoon, Kelsey started calling and the birds were gobbling.
That's not even the gobbler.
Yeah.
Where are those others?
They're just straight ahead.
Big boy right there. The others are gobblers. Down behind the thick brush. There he is, see?
We finally had a pretty good tom come in, but he hung up right about 40 or 50 yards, just right out of range. But Kelsey did a little bit more calling and he broke and he came in just close enough for me to get him.
Don't shoot now. Yeah.
I'm shaking. Oh my God, me too. I shot him. I was shaking so bad, y'all.
I told you you could get him.
I knew that went far. That was killing me. Awesome calling.
We've seen tons of birds today, a lot of toms. This one came in from our right down in there. He'd been gobbling and Kelsey was mouth calling, which he really liked and got him fired up, and he came in over there about 50 or 60 yards to begin with and just didn't want to come any closer. But Kelsey was mouth calling and he was gobbling at it, and so he came in right about here, and I guess about 35 yards or so. Great hunt. Thanks again for letting us come out and
First Rio.
I know.
I'm excited. We can do your first Rio experience.
Me too. It was an awesome hunt.
He's a true Rio. Real blonde.
Pretty bird, yep. He's awesome. Had fun. Thanks for bringing us.
Team Sweet Addiction would like you to follow us on Facebook at Team Sweet Addiction TV.